Good morning, welcome back to the Conway's family farm. It's 2.5 weeks since we poured the first pond, and today we're going to pour the last pond. And so this pond's going to be a shorter pour, it's only 2 walls like the third pond. I'm happy where we've got to after the third pour. Everybody see what we got on the first. There was a lot of feedback after the first pour, a lot of positive encouragement, a lot of good tips from people. We'd already done the second pour by the time the first pour was videoed, was aired on YouTube. It just takes me a little bit of time to get things edited and turned around. But thankfully, what we'd done was what was in the comments. Hopefully, as we go forward, we get a bit quicker with the editing, and we're not so busy here that we can find the time during the day. The minute I'm having to edit before and after work or on Sundays, because we've got so much going on trying to get this farm to a point where it's raising an income. But once we get over that hump, I'm hoping that the videos can be much closer to, the video release can be much closer to when it was actually recorded. So at the minute there's 7 to 10 days lag. I'm trying to keep the videos down to 20 minutes at the minute. I don't want to take too much. From my own experience, if I see a video that's half an hour, 45 minutes, if I'm not really engaged with that channel, I'm not that bothered to give up. I'm probably not going to watch it all the way through. But if someone's 15, 20 minutes, I'm more like sit down and watch it, or I'll watch it on my, while I have a cup of coffee or a break or something like that. And I'm hoping that these can be like, what we produce is like a coffee break video. Just take your mind away from whatever you're doing on your day-to-day lives. Just take a bit of time out and let your minds go blank from your normal day-to-day stresses and look at somebody else trying to plough on through. We've got a few other things going on, so also in this video we'll be tackling the roof of the barracks and starting the roof of the ponds. Well, we haven't decided. I've been informed. The chickens, because they've stopped laying eggs, I'm told now we're changing their feed and they're getting fattened up for food. But our priorities at the moment is getting our tilapia ponds up and running. A couple of questions come up in some previous videos about what we're stocking. We're stocking tilapia, and we're working with the Department of Agriculture and the local barangay hall. Barangay. If somebody in the comments tell me if it's barangay or barangay. I think it's spelt barangay, pronounced barangay, but it might be barangay, spelled pronounced barangay. I always forget. Kubo, same. Anyway, fish tanks. We're stocking them with tilapia. It's tilapia fingerlings supplied by the Department of Agriculture. It's a program that they run. They've had mixed success with it recently, around this area recently. What they want to see is how we get on. So as we have a YouTube channel, they can see that quite easily. Right, enough waffling. We'll fire up a time lapse, show you the concrete pour, and then I'll show you what else we're doing around here. Right, it's now 8:41 in the mixer, fired up, and off we go. Hey, that won't be wetty, yeah? That's too dry. Wait, it's too dry. It's too dry. Yeah, put it down there, get it wetter. That's how we get that. Yeah? When it's like this, we get that. Put it there, wet it up, all that, put it there. Get it all wet. have a delivery. This is 2 tanks and 2 sections of scaffolding. The tanks are for the large siphon filters for the ponds, and the scaffolding is our access for the roof. I don't know if our pricing was competitive, but we bought them from the old boy outside the school. Bit of excitement there. So this was a form, shouldn't have used it in hindsight, but now it's experience. So that form failed. Blew out at the bottom. What we noticed was we'd missed a bolt at the bottom there. That form popped out. I think what happened was the corner wasn't braced. This corner wasn't braced. That form blew out. Yeah, a bit of excitement. Got the blood pumping for a bit. We've got 1.5 more to go. This little bugger's digging the sand out because it's damp and cool in the middle of the sand pile. And that's what he does. You have about half an hour there. Watching everybody graft. You'll have another fight with Tina. And then find a new spot. So as we said, after the concreting of the last pond was done, we turned our attention to other things. One of the things is just the general maintenance. And it's cutting this grass down, because we do get snakes around here. We get cobras and pythons. And they live in the bamboos. That's why we took the 3 down on our boundary at the back. And the lads burnt them. You'll see there's 2 of them. I'll show you the close-up later, but the lads burnt them at the base. They pulled out 3 pythons and a cobra, about 1 metre to 1.5 metres long each time, living in the bamboo. And the neighbour's now copying that idea, and he's been going around and he must have burnt 20 or 30 bamboo at the back of it. But the other risk, when you've got all them bamboos around, and you've got them snakes around, the other risk you have is tall grass. So the snakes will, you could disturb the snake in the tall grass, The other thing you get with tall grass is you get it holding a bit of dew in the morning, a bit of moisture, and that will bring mosquitoes, which will bring here, it will bring the dengue fever. I don't know how similar it is to like malaria, but it can be fatal if you're particularly in the kids and the older people or those that aren't really of good health. But even if you're of good health, it can put you on your backside for 3-4 weeks. So young BJ is learning how to use a strimmer. He's driving Abdul mad. But Abdul's really quick with that. He just rattles through it and he cuts it so close to the ground. He gets a nice natural sweep. You can see BJ's his back and shoulders aren't they're bouncing around all over. When you watch Abdul, he's just got that nice gentle motion from the hips of swinging left to right and just scything through the grass. Oh, he's blustering around a bit. I think you can have a bit of time sharpening that blade later on. But he's not going to learn if he's not doing. You're starting to see a trail getting worn to the gate. The gate's only been in a week, if that. I'm talking about the bamboo. So that's the bamboo piles. So they're a big old piece. I reckon there'll be 4 or 5 lads on that for a day or two getting that root ball out. That'll be a little bit quicker. Need to get that one out. It's going to be where we put our big workshop. So Alex, the guy on the roof, has asked to do this roof. He's got experience with roofing. He's done a lot of roofing work before he's worked for us, and that's really good because I haven't got any experience on roofs. These sheets we put on, we didn't get them on square. We're taking them off. We also realised that the access was really bad, so we've got the scaffolds now. We've moved all the stone away from the edge of the building, got the scaffold set up. There's a second scaffold if they want to go up higher. Alex is taking the lead on this one. He's going to take them sheets off, and we're going to start from the bottom, the lower end. But yeah, Alex is wanting to take the lead, and he's being very vocal here. He's directing the lads, which is what I love to see. Love to see someone and they know what they're doing, passing the information. We'll win the battle with the folding ladders instead. But we might lose the first round or two. We're getting there. I have to. What are you doing? Make sure it clicks. We've also been building a shade over the chickens, which will net as well. We've provided a bit of shade and we'll throw a net over and around that just to keep the flies and mosquitoes out. We're just arriving at the local Department of Agriculture office to collect our first batch of fingerlings. I'm recording for YouTube, Sophia.
No!
No, I am.
Stop! What, are you recording right now?
Yeah, I'm recording right now, Harry.
Oh, hi. We have to put the fish in the tank first to climb and
Right.
So, no, I don't want to.
We've just been to the Department of Agriculture and we've collected our first batch of tilapia fingerlings.
How many?
This is our breeding tanks. Pump through UV light, back through a filter. We've got a few agents here to manage algae and manage the water.
We're gonna eat them all.
Our lovely daughter's here to help us get the fish.
Wait, how much fish is in
That
one?
will be her first appearance in our channel, baby.
So you have to put the fish in the bag, in the tank, and they'll float.
Wait, how
And
much?
then the water in the bag will equalise with the water in the tank in terms of temperature. So you don't shock the fish.
15 minutes.
Pond number 4, so this is the last pour. Compaction, very nice. Very last bit's a little bit flaky. This area here, the foam burst on the inside, so you can see. Have a bit of a problem there. I think we got it. We've received a delivery of purlins and roof sheets, but the sea channel steel didn't come. They double issued the material, and we were the second issue, so we're waiting. Well, what we were expecting yesterday, we're still waiting for today. We're scratching around a bit now, trying to find jobs. When that sea channel arrives, roof starts for the pond. Holes are dug, measurements are ready. We just need the materials. So this is the septic tank top. This was poured around a week ago. 2 pump out holes cast in. We're going to make this a bathroom. Not looking too bad. And take these forms now, use them again to support the posts for the roof of the fish pond. So we finally have got the shade over the chickens and ramps, and they obviously know how to use the ramps because they're all out, and it looks like they're enjoying themselves running around the place. Yeah, happy with that. In the coming weeks and months we'll add a couple more hen houses. It's Saturday morning and there's only me and my brother-in-law on site today. We got the roof on. There's still quite a few screws to go in, but it's on. So the day's come to a crashing halt at 9 o'clock. The impactor has died. It overheated yesterday when it was drilling out the spaces on concrete ponds. We can't put any screws in the roof without the impactor. We can't continue taking the spaces out the wall with the impactor. We can't go onto the barracks and finish battening and boarding the walls and framing the window. So all the jobs that we was going to do, they're all finished. The impactor did last me 10 years, so I'm not going to complain. We're going to head home, chill out for a bit,